Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tuggle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He might want another play. Oh, he's got a chance. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Hokey, high tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Buying some time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Looking for the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Bounced off his feet.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense getting set for first down. This time they'll go to the running game. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. At the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Can't get him to the ground. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play-action fake. This time he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cameron.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. It's complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Slater. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to ride this running back.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Making side adjustments here. That's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
The one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He's got it. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the left side. Got the first down and more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D lineman have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Dial up on second and a long way to go. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finding an escape route. QB got it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Wide receiver going in motion. Run the gun. He'll try to throw for it on third down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
And the returner is stopped. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. It's been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking for space to the left. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's McNabb. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hokies are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance, and it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. This is a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you.
28, Penn State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. The inside handoff. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs to buy some time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll toss it to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He makes the grab. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. A long way to go for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Leaves it with the back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Hokies with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Murphy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 45. He's running free down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's hard to think of many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes the grab on the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. Shakes off the defender. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grabs behind the line. It's Murphy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Using the quick game. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cameron. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next game.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back.
Just plowing ahead. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man in the middle. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. And And it is a good idea to game tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
With the run on first and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll go up top on second and short. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The quarterback takes a knee.